we're gonna move on. We're just gonna stop by Ozzy Boids' table because every time he comes to these shows, he's always got some amazing animals to show us. So let's stop by Ozzy and see what he's got here for sale today. Man, this guy is legendary, and man, you make some absolutely insane snakes. And every time I see your booth at every show, you've got some wild looking stuff. So you've got 3 animals you want to show off this time?
Sure.
All right, let's start with this one. And I'm gonna let you introduce this one because all I know is it's extremely pretty, but it's also a mouthful. So Ozzy, tell us what this is.
This here is a super orange dream, super stripe leopard.
So super stripe. So what is a super stripe?
Super stripe is from the yellow belly complex. It's basically a specter yellow belly.
A specter yellow belly. Now, this snake is just wild. So there's no recessives in this animal. Codom genes stacked on together, and it really shows that you don't always need the recessives to make beautiful snakes, right?
No, absolutely not. I dabble in both recessives and codoms dominance or incomplete dominance. I think it's crucial to have all of that stuff in your collection. And of course, with the dominant and incomplete dominant stuff, you could hit some of these combos a lot quicker.
Yeah, you know, one of the I wouldn't say a mistake, but one of the things that I haven't done is focus too much on enough codoms, which I'm starting to do now because I've got a lot of great recessive projects going.
Exactly.
But when it comes time to start stacking in extra genes into those projects,
Absolutely.
You really need the codoms in order to be able to do that. So definitely, guys, for all you guys like me who are starting out, don't sleep on the codoms. You want a good mix, a good variety of both, right?
It's good advice.
Snake number 2, again, absolutely mind-blowing. The colors are insane. And Ozzy, tell us what this one is.
This here is an orange dream fire cypress, and it's either yellow belly or asphalt. I'm not sure which.
So Ozzy, one of the questions I always have is there a way to differentiate the yellow belly from the asphalt, or is it almost impossible?
For me, I can't do it. I've tried with a couple of animals. The OD gravels are easier for me to differentiate, but I really can't do it with the asphalt. They pretty much look the same unless I've been hatching out everything that's OD yellow belly instead of OD asphalt.
So yellow belly and asphalt basically do the same thing, causes the checkering and the flaming and that kind of stuff on the sides, right?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so.
Awesome.
I haven't proved out any of my orange dreams to be asphalt yet, so.
So this snake is going to be a perfect addition for the freeway project. Anything else you would do with it? Any other direction that you could take this animal?
Oh man, it has the cypress gene and it has the freeway gene. Those are 2 genes that I really, really like, and I think there's still a lot to be done with them. Man, there's a lot of different directions you can go. I would love to breed this to a super OD yellow belly clown, or
to make the clown freeways?
Yeah.
Have you hit a visual clown freeway yet, or is it still in the works?
No, I've never hit a clown freeway yet, but I have done a cypress Enchi freeway, and that's a beautiful snake.
Ozzy, your freeway stuff is absolutely mind-blowing, and speaking of freeways, the 3rd snake you're going to show us is a visual freeway, right?
Absolutely.
All right, let's check that out, guys. Ozzy, tell us what this one is.
This here is a Dream Bee Enchi Freeway. So Orange Dream, Spider, Enchi Freeway.
You see the head pattern on that snake? I mean, that's from the Enchi influence, right?
Enchi and the OD.
And the OD.
Wax
that is
out,
just...
And of course the Spider.
That's just absolutely wicked. It just shows you what you can do with the different genetics and the beautiful colors that you can get out of these snakes. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that you don't even have to be a snake person to really appreciate how beautiful these animals are in person.
Absolutely not. Yeah,
like
these
it's
animals
pure
are
art.
just amazing.
So what would you like to take further into this project?
I'm taking this project into, I'm trying to make super orange dream, super Enchi freeway stuff. And then of course I'm doing a lot of clown and hide and ultramel and a variety of other things.
I cannot wait to see
sky's the limit.
Your freeway clown combos when you make them. It's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. I think everybody's, at least I am, going on Morph Market every day and smashing that refresh page, waiting for you to release something. So Ozzy, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. I love it.
JP.
And I can't wait to see you at the October Tinley. Guys, go down in the description below. Check out Ozzy Boids. Check out his Morph Market page. Especially, when should we be expecting your clutches to start being released? When should people be ready to start spamming that refresh button on Morph Market?
I would say June for me this year. I'm running a little late, so I'm gonna start hatching next week, but I only have like 1 or 2 clutches in the incubator. But then come June, I should have a lot of stuff hatching.
There you have it, guys. In June 1st, that's when you start keeping an eye on Morph Market daily, and we'll be seeing some awesome stuff coming out of your
BOBA,
collection.
baby.
All right, thank you so much, Ozzy. Appreciate it. We have a really special treat for you guys today. This is an absolutely amazing animal and very rare at that. This is a Cuban crocodile. We got Terry Woods from Dragonw Conservancy, and he's been so gracious enough to give us some time to tell us a little bit about this amazing crocodile. And as I understand, it's also a critically endangered animal. And
they are definitely critically endangered. They are one of the 5 most endangered of all crocodilians. They also have the smallest home range of any crocodilian. They're found only in the Zapata area of southwestern Cuba and on the Isle of Youth, formerly the Isle of Pines, off the coast of Cuba. Back in about 1952, there were about 200 of these animals left. That's almost functionally extinct at that point.
so what's causing that extinction?
Well, hang on a second. The Cubans turned around, and when they were notified of how critical the situation was, the new government put into place conservation measures, and by 1990 they had about 12,000 animals. So they did great conservation work. But when we started to go out into the Zapata area and collect animals, we were seeing animals that didn't look right. So we started to take DNA and found out that they were hybrids. They had been hybridizing with American crocodiles. The next thing was to figure out how the American crocodiles were getting inland to where these animals were found in the freshwater environment. And what we realized was that canals that had been cut in by the US and the Europeans that went into the Zapata, they were trying to get minerals out. Well, those canals allowed the female American crocs to eventually make their way up, and boy meets girl, next thing you have is hybrids. Now, fully 60% or more of the Cuban crocodiles are hybrids, and they're undergoing what we call a genetic storm. We need to do 3 things as quickly as we can. Number 1, breed what we can in captivity and produce as many bloodlines as we can in captivity.
Okay.
Second thing we do is close those canals. That's a huge project, and we're going to need help with that from maybe a couple of generous construction companies. And the third thing is go in and clean out the hybrid crocs. Let the Cubans use them for whatever they wish to as far as leather or food or what have you. We can then reestablish pure Cuban crocodiles back in Cuba.
So how can my followers assist with that? Is there anything that we can do to assist with this project?
Absolutely. You can donate to us online. It's our Facebook page. We do have a website, but Facebook is the place to get us. And lots of educational stuff on Facebook. Yes.
If there is no intervention, how much more time do these animals have until they are gone?
6 to 10 years.
So in 6 to 10 years, we could be
I
at
think
risk.
we will lose them in 6 to 10 years.
So
yeah.
in 6 to 10 years, we might be at risk of losing this amazing species of
And
the
it
Cuban
is an
crocodile.
amazing species. It's like no other crocodile.
It's really unfortunate to hear stories like that where we have some animals that are critically endangered due to man-made situations. Hopefully with the help of the community and donations, they can get what they need to get done in order to save this croc from the brink of extinction. There's a lot of breeders that are working with breeding them in captivity to try to avoid that as much as possible. So if you guys would like to make a donation, again, check out Dragonw Conservancy. They will be more than happy to accept any and all donations to be able to get this job done. So let's move on. We've got some more great breeders and great stuff here at this show. It's definitely packing in here. You can see behind me, the aisles are completely packed with people just like yesterday. It really shows just how much this reptile industry is growing. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Let's move on and see what else we got going on here. Do you know, every show I go to, Miguel seems to stalk me because I'm always running into him.
Do you remember last year we were here at this table, the
Yep.
exact table, and I was wearing the exact same shirt, and we were talking about the sunsets.
We were. I asked you specifically, where should I get my sunsets and should I get in the project?
And I said yes. And I said, get them here, because here's where I got mine.
Well, guys, I can definitely confirm to you guys that the deal has been done. I have finally entered into the sunset projects. We're not going to show it off on this video, but make sure you wait till the next video where you guys will see the full unveil of the sunset group.
And I honestly don't even know what he got. Now I'm really excited.
Oh, Miguel, you're going to be blown away.
Perfect. Congratulations, man.
I appreciate it. Well, thanks to you. You showed me exactly where to go on that one.
Perfect,
So,
brother.
awesome. How's the show so far?
Good, good.
Enjoying it?
No.
Of course not.
I'm a little
Miguel
tired.
just comes
I
here,
just
you know?
No, I just came back from another show. We were playing with baby grizzlies.
I saw that on your Instagram feed. That's
pretty cool.
That's pretty wild. So I won't keep you. Miguel, you guys already know who Miguel is. Go follow him, obviously.
Till next time.
Okay, next time. So that pretty much concludes this weekend here at Tinley Park, the Reptile Expo. What an amazing weekend this was. Man, it was so busy. Like, so many people said, Jordan, this show is the smaller of the two, and I disagree. This show was significantly larger than last year's October, which means that this year in October is going to be a massive show. So for any of you guys that haven't gone to a Tinley Park Reptile Expo yet, make sure you do that at the end of this year. That's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Make sure you go in the comments, leave me a nice comment, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will be sure to see you guys on a future video. Thanks again, and we'll catch you soon.